Hey everybody, Jay Barino here. Welcome back. Thanks for joining me today. We're continuing the invasion of Kalimdor revamp created by Seven Blood, and we're heading into the fourth interlude where we can pick our choices for the upcoming mission 5. And now my understanding is that this mission is totally new and Seven Blood created this from scratch. It's just a new addition to the campaign. So that's cool. Next map is called Blood Crags.
Let's get on with it.
Alright. We're back to Thrall. Okay, let's go and talk to the people. The harpies fill the sky with dark clouds, War Chief. We should ready our ranged warriors to deal with them. So we get, like, little tips on what to expect. Those short humans with the beards are funny, but those boomsticks they be carrying pack a punch. Okay, cool. So let's go through. We got 15 gold. You can use reset to reset any... Yeah, I understand. So let's try the poacher this time. Ranged attack, piercing damage, plus 6 damage... I think this will be great because, again, we're against flyers. So maybe what we can do is go poacher this time and then, like, axe throwers. Like, that combination of ranged units could be really cool here. I've been wanting to try these. I just don't know how I feel about the scout. I don't know if I'll ever use those. Okay. So we got the gladiators, warriors. I think I'm going to go with the grunts, as I had mentioned last time. Spear throwers are tough backlines. So they have defend. I guess these could be okay going toe-to-toe, though I think I'm going to go axe throwers this time. So we mix the axe throwers and the poachers as opposed to doing only one of them. I think that's the right choice. If this is mostly going to be an anti-air type mission, I don't think that Earth Shield is the right choice, and I still don't think we have mastery training available, so I think we go Shadow Priest again. And honestly, I don't see myself using either of these very much, but I will go Witch Doctor. Because Serpent War could be pretty good here. Mijanza was good if we can keep him alive. Rokan, I mean, again, I could kind of take or leave. Nazgul, always good because of Commandora, if we remember to use it. Let's go with Rokan again. We're gonna really lean into the anti-air. Though my concern, honestly, is that what's gonna end up happening is we go really strong ranged units and then we get roasted by ground units at some point. This is new. Call upon dark forces to empower themselves. Whenever a caster unit is below 50% of their maximum HP, they regain 2 mana per second. That's interesting. I like the bonus mana as well, because mana is a persistent problem, especially with our Shadow Priests. This is new as well, I believe. Empowers melee units to attack faster, but have less hit points. You know, I don't think that's necessary, though. A 50% attack speed is insane. That actually might be really good once we get Tauren, for example. That might be really good for them. Choosing an additional demi-hero. We definitely want the ranged unit range here, so let's take that before anything else. Let's check our Great Hall, and we want our economy upgrades, right? So sappers and shredders. I mean, interesting that we could make sappers and shredders. I mean, sappers, I sleep. I mean, you could use those to destroy enemy bases, though. But shredders, the thing is, they cost a lot of supply, and they cost a lot of gold to make. At which point, I could just be making peons instead. I don't know, like, I don't think this is very good. I think, like, if you could pay the gold and then just get, like, a shredder for free at the start of the mission, that would be great. But the fact that you need to build the goblin compound, then build the shredder for the, you know, for the food cost, but then also the time it takes to build it, etc., etc. So let's get our gold upgrade. Let's get our lumber bonus. Let's get our pig farm bonus. Again, those are all no-brainers. I might take a second demi-hero. I quite liked that last time. 100 bonus HP. I think we want to go heavy mounts because we're gonna do those ranged folks. We have 7 Goblin missile towers could be fun. All buildings gain 15% increased hit points is also great. What I might do is grab Kodo domestication because I haven't done that yet. The heroic fortitude it's kind of a boring upgrade, but honestly I think is great. We're gonna go ranged bonus. Let's try the missile towers this time as well, and the Kodos, because I think we can get all of them right now. Kodos are 2 gold. Let's just grab our attack upgrades. Let's go missile towers and Kodo domestication. Okay. And then Thrall, go ahead and run to the beacon, my friend. Unfortunately, we lost some items on him trying to give them to Grom in map 3, but that's fine. That's not a big deal. Okay, so let's go and play again. This is a new map. I don't know what to expect, but it seemed pretty adamant that it was a lot of air units. So that's why I'm going to lean into this axe thrower, spear thrower? Axe thrower, spear thrower combination, I think. Meanwhile, Thrall and the rest of the Horde travels north towards Stone Talon Peak using their newly purchased Goblin Zeppelins. Keep going on hard. Damn, we're flying headlong into a battle. We have to land before we're torn to shreds. No voice acting this time, because it's custom map. The damage is too severe. This Zeppelin won't fly again. Hopefully our allies had a smoother landing. Warchief, I'm glad I found you. The rest of our forces have landed nearby and are preparing a base camp. We should rejoin them as soon as possible. Poachers, that's what they're called. Then let's get a move on. One thing I was curious on is this demi-hero supposed to be Rokan? I feel like it's not supposed to be, he's not supposed to be named Rokan, but anyway, we've got Thrall, we've got Rokan, and let's check our quests. Just get to the base, it looks like. Lead the way, Thrall. Got some downed folks here. Pot of healing, sure. Can always sell this stuff later. I mean, the grunts, honestly, are just fantastic melee units. We don't need any other melee units at this point, so I'm not gonna worry about it.
Say the word.
Hello? It looks like I do have Serpent Wards available already. So that's a big positive. And I remember Thrall has this incredible ranged buff. That's really, really good. Pot of mana that I don't really need, but I'd rather have that than a pot of health, so let's do it. And we'll get some XP. The faster we can get level 6 on him for Earthquake to level enemy bases, the better. And I think we're gonna be doing just fine here. The healing is a little lackluster, but that's just looking at the value of the healing. The real idea is that you can hit multiple things with it, which is just it's really, really good. So do this and this and this. Oh, get up there and help him quickly. So we're gonna gather a little army here. Oh. Okay, well, I was trying to click on him. I promise I was actively trying to click on him. Say, if we build a large enough army, we could probably attack an enemy base pretty early here. It's a shame that I lost one grunt there. I thought we could get up there fast enough, but nope. Okay, let's get in there. We don't have the Envenom Spears yet. Yeah, and then mixing some Shadow Priests to debuff the flyers, and we're Gucci. Getting the Healing Touch, honestly, like, I feel like that might be deceptively... It might seem good, but it's, like, deceptively worse than you might initially imagine, is my thought on it. Please? I'm very comfortable with all the upgrades that I took. All the economic upgrades are really important. I'm gonna take those every time without fail. Ring of Protection +2 is not necessary, but if there's a Goblin Merchant, we could sell it. That's the... Okay, so does the Goblin Compound count as a shop where I could sell stuff? Because that would be really good.
The spirits are restless.
Orcs, shoot to kill. Seems the dwarves have sent a sizable force here. Kargan's dwarves. So we're against the dwarven faction primarily. Mantle of Intelligence. I already have one. I'm honestly fine with all my other items here. Just use that. Saving that for a base attack would have been better. We found a second gold mine here. I'm going to suspect that we're not supposed to be breaking through these rocks right now. but it's been broken. Let's go and hit the base, and we could take this expansion as soon as possible. Finally, we've reached the camp. Now we have to... For Iron Forge! Alright, get over there. Wow. Would have been nice if we could have saved that guy. Oh, he's been stunned. I'm like, why is Thrall unable to do stuff here? Oh, it's Cairn. There he is. What a man. Look out, friend. Again, let's just try to lay down. Something is healing us also. I'm not sure what that is. Thrall gets Earthquake. You'll love to see it.
What are you doing here? Our debt to you orcs can only be repaid with blood. We've come to help you reach the Oracle. Take heart. However, those metal-clad pigskins look like trouble.
Those pigskins are called humans.
Something to do.
They are our enemies from across the sea. They seem intent on keeping us from the Oracle.
I hear you.
Let's get on with
The Oracle's wisdom belongs
it.
to
The spirits are restless.
Perhaps the wyverns that live nearby can be of use to us. They have no love for hostile intruders.
Okay, let's go and pick this stuff up. Free, or slay the Harpy Queen. Right, so we have to kill the Harpies to free the wyverns. Gotcha, gotcha.
The storm is coming. Gladly.
Warchief, the dwarves have constructed an aerial assault base in the northeast. We'll have to destroy it if we were to proceed further. So I think we're going to need... Well, can we get to that on the ground? Because, like, if we could, the sooner the better, right?
What you want, be happy to.
So we're in low upkeep and we're making 9 per. And we need fast lumber harvesting. So this might be a situation where having those shredders and getting shredders out early would be better. I'm going to grab Envenom Spears and then maybe go and attack pretty quick.
Our town is under attack. Yes.
So this is a different faction here. This looks different. Where's Cairn? Oh, there he is. Okay. Again, we have a very strong force, and I'm very tempted to just move out now. How come I can't... Oh, did I not pick my siege unit? Oh, no.
We're under attack.
Crap. Oops. Cairn, pick up the orb. I'm going to quick save and just go and attack in this general direction. I have 1 Demolisher.
Ready to work. We're under attack.
Yes, exactly, exactly.
Work complete.
Get him up there. Okay, give him the heal. Never mind, it's down. Give me some wolves. Attack up this ramp.
Precisely, Master.
Those are just harpies. Just back up here. This is done. Go ahead and get this saturated. Sundering axes, please. More workers. I'm gonna earthquake here.
Need something.
And this is definitely a as soon as possible destroy this base type thing. Okay, this is going to be big. Again, getting these units off my back is going to be big. And Venom Spears. Don't care about pack Kodos, but I would like a normal Kodo, please. We're going to go Fortress. I can't believe I didn't pick my ranged option here. That's killer. That's going to hurt a lot. So we probably want to spam defense over here and then go and kill Cyan. Or we spam defense up top and then go kill Cyan. I'm not sure. But we started with so many resources that I think this was the right choice. Again, I don't have anything that does great damage versus buildings at this point, which is not good. Clump up for a moment so that I can give you one of these. Okay, you can pop your Scroll of Mana now, Cairn. That's fine. This level 5 dope is going down really fast. So there's another dwarven base somewhere relatively close, from what I can tell. Increases attack rate of your cavalry units by 25%. That seems new. New and good. Okay, I guess let's come up and take this base as well. Let's wipe all this out as fast as possible. Rokan is still alive. You'll love to see it. My primary concern are attacks that are going to come from the left, which is why I'm going to be making units to just sort of sit here at home. That's not pillage.
We're under attack. Ready to ride.
Okay, bunch of good upgrades.
The war chief.
Earth Mother is near.
Okay, quick save. Here comes Gray again. It's possible that they're just sending units out to protect their allies, which means the sooner we can get over there to their base, the better. And Earthquake is up again. So if we can wipe out these semi-outlying dwarven bases quick,
The spirits are restless.
we want to do it.
My old bones.
Right, so what I don't have, though, well, is I don't have the ability to rebuild defenses for home super fast. I don't think Shockwave works on air units, right? I'm like pretty sure it doesn't. I don't want to lose these champions. I really don't. Okay, got some more stuff coming up to the front, and what I'll do is build stuff for home.
We need more lumber.
Okay.
My life for the horde.
That's going to put us in high upkeep, but the gold income, I think, is going to keep us going. Yeah, this base needs to go. This base needs to really go. And we're right by it as well. It looks like it's over across this bridge. So let's do it.
For the horde. Ready to work.
Earth Mother is near.
Almost definitely. Yes, this is them.
Precisely. Gladly.
Get to it. Let's do it like this. Cairn has Resurrection. We have it. We have it, so we should use it. It exists for a reason. Okay, hit that catapult. Did Rokan die? If he did, I don't know where he is, but it's fine. No, he's there. Again, we just want to get rid of these towers. God, Shockwave is so good. Okay, get rid of the barracks. That's 2 dwarven bases down. That leaves Cyan, which will continue to be a problem. Go for the altar. Pop this. Pop this. Oh, I canceled it. I hate when I do that. Okay, great. And then meanwhile, we've been building a decently sized ranged option at home. Poor burning oil. I haven't built more production. We definitely want to get +2. We just want to get these upgrades as soon as possible. Keep moving in here. I think our forward momentum has been really useful here. Does this work on air units? Yes, it does. Okay, so in the we know that that works. Okay, there's so many gold mines around here, by the way. Like a crazy amount of gold mines.
Yes.
These guys stopped harvesting lumber. Whoops. Whoopsie daisies. Not really any great spots for lumber, honestly. I can see why the pack Kodos would come in handy. I guess just go ahead and harvest from these trees. That's fine. Is Resurrect back up? No, it's got a long time on that. Let's clump up and get some healing. Both my champions are still alive, too. Okay, so 2 of the dwarf bases are just gone. Right, that's huge. And then what I'm going to do is clear out the centaur so that we have access to that healing fountain. I think it's incredibly funny that what I have accidentally done is make it so that I cannot build any siege weaponry. Whoops, and I didn't take the destroyers, so I definitely don't have any siege weaponry. That's my bad. And it seems like Cyan attacks towards my heroes as opposed to attacking my base, which is good, right? So I would rather them do this. I think the Axe Thrower Poacher combo just melts these griffins. It absolutely melts them. All right, let's get up here again, kind of control this central area. And then maybe make a move for the Harpy Queen. We have to kill the Harpies and we have to kill Cyan. I think what we can do is just get some towers here to be safe from Cyan. And we've also got this, but they don't seem to be attacking us from this direction. So let's take these units and kind of move over here towards, presumably, Murlocs.
We're under attack!
And we got some Zeppelins. We might have to buy Zeppelins and drop. I don't look forward to it. Ring of Regen is... I mean, it's fine, but it's a disappointing item, but we've got slots, so we should just do it. I feel like this mission is difficult, but I'm making it seem a little easier because I've been very aggressive. And if you're not aggressive, I think you're going to have a very difficult time. But because I am being aggressive, and I have heroes that have their ultimates, you know, we're doing great. When that collapses, we can go ahead and shift up to the other one. You guys... Is there like another full enemy base down here that maybe isn't active yet, or... Okay, yeah, I have some grunts in here, but not enough. Well, maybe it is enough. I've got plenty of stuff here. I'll get a few more. Are my heroes unable to be leveled up anymore? Yeah, they're stuck at level 6, it looks like. This is a centaur base. That guy can die, and we can always replace him. I guess fortified armor here is fine. And there's actually another mystical oasis here. There's no side quests, right? So what do we want to do? We could get rid of the griffins. I don't think we have to get rid of the griffins, actually, at this point.
Oh no, for the tribes.
There's plenty of oases here, though, which is nice.
Noctar, yes? Huh?
Here, go ahead and destroy this. Man, these grunts are great.
Our gold mine has collapsed. We're under attack.
Okay, let's come up here and just take these bases. So these griffin attacks are a little spooky, but they're really not that big of a deal. I think let's quick save because we're making really good progress. I will say that this map has a really good feeling to it. Like it's... I know that I said like it feels... Well, I didn't say it feels easy. I think the mission is well balanced, but... You know, I'm taking advantage of early aggression, which, you know, may make it seem easier than it is. Does this lead to the Harpies? No, it leads to something else. We wanna make sure we scour the map, right?
Yes, mother.
We are maxed out, so I'm trying to just kind of get through this. There's multiple entrances into the dwarven base.
Gold mine has collapsed. Something you're doing?
Okay, I guess come over and take this one.
Work. Happy to. Yes, chieftain. Master, no problem.
Okay, Thunder Lizard's over there.
The spirits.
I really think I could probably just go and attack Cyan right now, especially if I take this group and meet up. Because there are no attacks coming at me except Cyan, which means we can free the wyverns later. We're going to need a lot of anti-air anyway. And I also think that I'm making this mission seem easier than it's actually designed to be, if only because I explicitly built a composition around anti-air. But, you know, I took the advice that was given to me, and it said, like, hey, anti-air is kind of a thing you're probably going to need here, so take it away, buddy. Here, we'll come up here and we'll check what's down there and there, because those are dead ends. This is where we started, right? Let's bring our heroes also.
Take heart, young one. The Earth Mother is near. My old bones ache. Huh? Take heart.
Okay, and let's head it down here. We just got some quill beasts, or whatever those things are called.
What do you want? Stop.
I think keeping my, keeping those Tauren alive has been really, really useful as well. There's more of these than I expected. It's just a gold mine. These poachers have a tendency to get really, really close to the front line.
Yes. Something to do.
Okay.
Earth Mother.
I kind of like the idea that there's tons of gold mines, but there aren't that many, there's not that much on the mines themselves. I think that's neat. Okay, I really don't want him focused down, so let's
Our gold mine has collapsed.
be cognizant of that. That one is collapsed. I guess come on up here. We're going to take this one.
Happy to.
Lumber's the bigger issue.
Take heart, young one.
I think this is just another entrance into Cyan, and I think we probably want to attack from both directions, considering it's going to be difficult to get everyone into this base. Right, so we want to go with our hero's side first,
My old bones ache.
then over here.
We're under attack.
Having to cross bridges to attack is never my favorite thing to do, but, you know, it is what it is. Okay. I'm just trying to focus on using my heroes here. Let's do that. Karen's got his ultimate up, so again, we'll just make sure we use that. Okay, come on down here, attack that. Just get rid of that Griffin Aviary, we're good. They do have a hero, but they're already dead. Belt of Giant Strength, pick that up. Again, his reincarnation is a resource. So, like, if you have it available, it's one of those things, like, you should just use. You really should use. Otherwise, like, what's the point of having it if you're going to run him away when you could just leave him in there to keep absorbing damage for virtually ever? Dude, get that miner. Good job, buddy. I'm not sure if Cyan was maybe meant to attack us with more ground forces, or they're just nestled back here to attack us with griffins. But in any case, it's fine. Don't let them rebuild whatever hero they had. Whatever they had, I didn't see it. Rokan's still alive. Good work, buddy. Our single Demolisher also still alive, I'd like to point out. This composition works great. Here's a question. Do the Axe Throwers reduce building armor as well? I don't think so. 'Cause that would be maybe too good. Okay, and nothing else is currently attacking us. And yeah, it's really just Lumber being a... I think, yeah, you know what? I think maybe this would have been the map. I actually still could. This whole time, I could have made pack Godos. I never did it. I could have made more production as well, but I didn't really need it. Because we weren't really losing that much on every attack. Now watch this. Boom. Look at the amount of healing spread across everybody there. Again, even though the main amount isn't, like, super high impressive, it's still a great ability. So we've got a ways to go to get down here to do the Harpies. What's interesting is this map seems to overlap with the future mission where you have to get Zeppelins to drop on the enemy base in the upper right after saving the Wyverns. In this case, it seems like we're going to save the Wyverns on this map, and then on the future map with Thrall, we just have to kill some enemy bases, or it will be completely changed. I don't know. I really liked this map. again, I think I'm preempting like comments that don't exist yet. I don't know why I'm doing it, but I'm just expecting people to say like, oh, this map was too easy. But I definitely don't think so. Because if I didn't take out these dwarven bases as early as I did, that constant enemy pressure would have been a major problem. And in a way, I was rewarded for, number one, loading out strategically in a very, very effective manner for the map, in how I expected it to be. I also forgot to be able to build more of these. So there's that. Yeah, so like I could get burning oil, but it wouldn't apply to my single demolisher. It's just I just didn't take the right upgrade. In any case, yeah, no optional quests. So number one, I loaded out strategically in the best way possible, and number two, I kept a lot of my starting units alive, which allowed me to then become really aggressive pretty early into the map. So we got a lot of poachers and axe throwers, which against wyverns, I imagine that's exactly what we need. So I could build more of those units. In fact, I don't think any of our ground units are going to be particularly useful here.
Stone Talon Peak is ours. Neither these brutes nor the humans will leave this place alive.
Say the word.
Attack my sisters.
Yes,
Okay. Now, I probably could have used that secondary range group that I had rather than running up here and attacking this base from two sides. I could have moved them up and taken the wyverns or freed the wyverns early and then used the wyverns to attack. We'll need a strong force of ranged warriors if we want to free the wyverns. Nah, dog. We're good. Also, there was not a wyvern in the bucket. There's one. Oh, no, he's there. They're there. Wyvern's pretty good units. You know what? Just go. Whatever happens, we're going to be absolutely fine. I guarantee it. Just queue up more axe throwers and poachers. We've got the wyverns helping us out here now as well, and we're debuffing these to have negative armor, meaning they're taking like a massive amount of increased damage, because you can have negative armor in Warcraft, in case you didn't know that. That's very exciting. Okay, poachers, keep going. Whoa! I think these are my melee units. Oh, you poor fools. Okay. Well, I don't have any dispels. I don't think I have access to any dispels, actually. They weren't kidding. We did need a very strong force.
We're under attack.
Of anti-air in order to get through this stuff. All right. I have melee units for something. I was about to say I don't even know where Thrall even is. There it is. Okay.
Yes. Slow move. Oh no. Immediately.
And I think we explored every crevice of the map that is traversable too.
These proud beasts will now aid us in reaching the summit.
Just pick it up. You can now build Wind Riders that we don't need. I know that we have 2 orbs on Karen. I just wanted to make sure that didn't get left behind. All right, cool. Well, that was a great map. I quite liked that one. Again, I don't think it was too easy. I think I just played it pretty much in the most effective way possible, and I did it totally blind. But I recognize, I'm like, well, these dwarves are hitting us hard and fast. We've got like a 50 food army, and oops, I can't build any siege weaponry, so why bother waiting? Let's go. And taking out the first dwarf base as early as I did allowed me to just sort of cascade right into the second dwarf base. Whereas, if I would have waited, taking one or the other out while the other one was constantly attacking us would have been harder, in my opinion. The way that the enemy attacks function does make this a little easier in the sense that rather than going out of their way to attack your base while you are on the offensive, they attack your army. So in a way, it really does facilitate early aggression because you don't have to worry about your base nearly as much. Because the enemy attacks divert to focus down either, I'm not sure what it's triggered to attack, it's either where the most food supply is or your heroes in particular. So if you leave your heroes in your base, your base is going to get attacked. But not having to worry about leaving units in our base or even spamming towers and stuff, it really changes the dynamics of how the maps are played, and I like it quite a bit. I've played campaigns in the past that did something similar, like the Lonely Nightstar as an example, where the enemy attacks seemed wonky and they attacked towards your heroes. That campaign had other problems that made that system not work well. Whereas here, I think it works very well, and I just want to commend Seven Blood because this mission was essentially just a completely from-scratch mission, even though the objectives were very similar to an existing mission. But it felt like it could have very easily been taken straight out of the Invasion of Kalimdor original campaign. All right, well, thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.